wrong team. Better not try to fall asleep now, yeah. You better run out of here. Same chords as Amy's Save Me. That's Sean's song, Dead Meat. Dead Meat, you just messed with the wrong team. Better not try to fall asleep now. Yeah. It's wake up time for the big guy. Yeah, I'm getting that. I'm getting that. I don't know what it's going to take. Maybe it'll take mommy dying. You shouldn't really be that, you know. Does it have to take both of his parents kicking off for him to fucking grow up? Is that what it is all about? She's got to die now? I'm not saying I care one way or the other, because I don't. My feelings about it are quite ambivalent. If she died, I thought she was going to die a couple of times already. I was under the impression that she was going to die. Now John's telling me she might live longer than Christopher. The nasty ones hang around. Yeah, well, Lena, the bottom line is I don't know what's going to happen. But I do know that he's not living up to his potential as a human being. And he's trying to blame it all on you. And it just doesn't make any sense anymore because you don't need him. All right, so we got to get out of here, man. That's the only thing I can think of. Is that I got to get out of here. I can't stay here any longer. I can't fight with him every day. I can't do it. He's an asshole. I keep trying to be nice to him. He's just a fucking unlikable asshole. And I end up feeling like just a fool for being nice to him. And then you start screaming at him. Yeah, no. Yeah, we got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. That's what we got to do. Right. All right, well, what's the way? Ask God and Mother. They're going to show us the way out. Mom, yeah, it's right in front of you. You have all the tools. You have all the money you need. You have all the wherewithal. You don't need... He can have that shitty car. You don't need the car. You don't even need to buy a new car. You can just get an Uber and get the fuck out of here. You can do it now. Even if you just use that stupid lift once to get down those stairs and out of here, it'll have been worth it. All right, well... okay, so it's all up to me getting out of here right now. Yeah. And John. And I can't say any more. But I'll tell you what, this is the year you're getting out of here. This is the year it ends. The craziness in this fucking place ends. You're out of this by the end of this year. That I can promise you. So can you hang in there? Yeah. Can you hang in there? Yeah. And don't engage him anymore. And when I say don't engage, don't try to be nice to him either. That's where you keep running into trouble. Every time you try to be your sweet self, he throws it back in your face. Where is he even? Is he in this house? I don't even know. He's in the other room listening. I thought maybe he went out. He's so quiet. No, he's fucking fidgeting around in the other room. Being his usual furtive weirdo self. Okay, so can you hang in there? Yeah. And just be good and not fight with him and not engage him and don't even be nice to him. And if he wants to keep those fucking shoes, he can have them. You bought them because you had love in your heart. And, you know, let him have them. If he wants to give you the money for them, let him give you the money for them. Take it out of another Grubhub meal if you don't want to pay for them. If it makes you feel sick to pay for another nice present for him that he never thanks you for and doesn't appreciate. Because you spent like hundreds of dollars on him for his birthday this year, and he's already gotten his gifts and he hasn't said thank you to you once. Do you know that? Yeah, I know it. And more presents keep coming. And he just sits there like a big fucking ape, eating candy bar after candy bar and playing solitaire and picking his fucking nose. Now, that's not a grown man, Lena. It's not. Nobody can accuse him of acting like a grown man. He's not doing that. And, you know, if he wants to come in and murder you right now, I get the feeling you don't really care one way or the other. I have often thought that he might do it because he gets really angry, but I can't do anything about that. I'm not going to keep quiet, and I'm not going to censor John. I'm not censoring John. And I'm not going to stop showing this shit on videos because people should know that if something happened to me, Christopher did it. Or his brother Teddy. Or who knows, maybe other people in his family too. I don't know. I don't know what any of them are capable of. They're not my family. They're Christopher's family. And he's an unhinged weirdo at this point to me. That I can't believe I'm saddled with at this point. And it gets uglier every day. And every time I try to make it better, it gets worse. And I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore what he does or anything. I don't care about him. I don't care about him. If you had full ability to walk and drive and leave right now without any money whatsoever, would you do that? No, not without any money. You'd have your own money. Yeah, I'd have my own money. Yes, I would do that. He knows that too. He does know that, I think. I think he knows that. He's known that all along. I'm not in this thing for the long haul with him. Not anymore. There was a time, but certainly not now. I don't like fighting with him every day. I don't like looking at him every day. I don't like him. I don't like him. There's nothing recognizable about him as the person that I first thought he was. He's not recognizable as anybody I know or want to know. And if I met him now, I wouldn't want anything to do with him. Not at all. Not at all. There's my neighbors again. I feel like I want to yell out the window to them to save me sometimes. Like, please, I'm trapped here. Can you get me out? But you don't have to do that now. You can get out on your own. Yeah, I can. I can. Can I give you some advice? Yes, Mom, of course. Keep putting together your Goodwill bags. You don't need him for that. You can call St. Mary's to come and pick them up. Keep giving away all the things that you can reach and get rid of. Get to all the closets. Throw away whatever blankets, anything. He doesn't have a say in any of that. Not really. Most of it is your stuff. He's like forcing you to hold on to stuff that you don't want. As far as all those fucking stupid sheets and pillowcases and everything, you don't want that shit. Right. Give away all the stuff that you can think of. You should, you know, he's got tons of clothes he is never going to wear. He is a pack rat, and he just sits on it. I don't know what he thinks he's going to do. One day sell it. Nobody knows what's going through his mind, Lena. Nobody knows what's going through Christopher's mind. He's a loose cannon. He's a wild card. You're supposed to be empowered by this. We're talking to you right now. Can you relax? Just because he's a wild card does not mean that you have to be afraid of him because you're a wilder card than he is. And he never knows how to handle you because he has no idea how intensely brilliant you are. And he doesn't have a clue. He doesn't want to see it. He calls you evil. He calls you all kinds of names, a creep, a weirdo. He makes fun of you for your life experiences. You shared how you felt about your life as a child this morning. It wasn't even an hour later. He's making fun of you in the privacy of your bedroom about what a loser you are because you were a fat teenager. He sees these old revelations of yours and he uses them against you. Here you are, brave enough to talk about these things so that people can understand your experience and perhaps gain some insight into their own experience. He listens to you, every word you say while you're making videos, and then he takes that information and he says things about you to your face and makes fun of you. That is a big bully. That is a coward. That is a weirdo. That is a sick person. He is a sick person. He is an angry, sick, resentful person whose life has poisoned him, whose family has poisoned him, certainly against you. And it ends this year because you're going to get out of here. 2024, baby, this is your year. You're going to be 62. Like the year you were born. 62. There's no stopping you now, and he's going to get left in the dust. He was never in your league. He was never in your league, not even close. Not even close.